and welcome back to Learn English with Richard. My name is Richard McMunn. In today's lesson, I will teach you how to introduce yourself in English in a job interview. If you want to learn the perfect self-introduction in English for your job interview, make sure you stay tuned. And just very quickly, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. When you are subscribed, I can help you improve your English speaking and writing skills much faster. And please also hit the like button because that motivates me to create more great content for you. Please also tell me in the comment section below the video the name of the job you are being interviewed for so I can give you some extra tips to help you pass. Okay, let's get straight into the lesson. In the first part of this English training lesson, I want to give you 4 valuable tips for giving the perfect interview introduction. Write these down because these will help you speak English confidently in your interview. Tip number 1 is to make sure you slow down your pace of communication. In job interviews, there is a tendency to speak really quickly because you are nervous. When you make a conscious effort to slow down, it makes you sound more confident. It gives you time to think what it is you want to say, and more importantly, it gives the hiring manager time to write down your response. So tip number 1, make sure you slow down. Tip number 2 for giving the perfect interview introduction in English is to make sure you speak up. Raise the tone of your voice slightly louder than you would do in a normal conversation. This will give you more confidence and it will allow the interviewer to hear clearly what it is you want to say. So tip number 1, slow down. Tip number 2, speak up. Tip number 3 is vital when introducing yourself in English in your job interview. Make sure you look the hiring manager in the eyes throughout your interview. This will show them you are a good communicator and you are fully engaged in the process. And tip number 4, please make sure you use a structure when introducing yourself. Later on in this training lesson, I will give you 2 example structures you can use when introducing yourself in English in a job interview. When you use a structure, again, it tells the interviewer you are a strong and confident communicator. In the next section of this lesson, I will tell you how long your English introduction should be. Right at the start of your interview, the hiring manager will say, please introduce yourself. I recommend it is no longer than 60 seconds in duration. 60 seconds is sufficient for you to introduce yourself in a job interview. Don't forget, the hiring manager will want to ask you lots of different questions, so make sure you keep your self-introduction concise, positive, and professional. In the next section of this training lesson, I will give you 2 powerful structures you can use to introduce yourself in English in a job interview. Listen to both structures and then decide which one you are most comfortable using. My first structure is called the PPP structure. Begin your introduction by telling the hiring manager details of your past, what you have been doing previously with your time. You can tell them about your academic studies and the qualifications you have attained, and you can also tell them about any previous job roles you've had and the responsibilities you held in each position. You will then move on and tell them what you are doing in the present. Tell them what you are doing right now with your time. This can include details of your current job role and responsibilities, and also details of any certifications you are currently studying for. And then finish your introduction by telling the hiring manager what your plans are if you get hired. Tell them what you want to achieve in the role once you start work for their company. Okay, so structure number 1 is called the PPP structure. Past, present, and your plans for the future. Let me now give you a brilliant English self-introduction that uses this fantastic structure. Once I have given you the script to write down, we will move on to structure number 2, which is my preferred structure. Here we go with the first sample introduction. Introduce yourself. Thank you for this opportunity. In the past, I studied at insert the college where I achieved excellent grades in insert the subjects. At present, I'm working as a insert the job role. In this position, I've gained valuable experience working in a team, solving problems and delivering excellent customer service. If successful, I have ambitious plans for this role. I want to become a go-to expert in my area of specialism, be known as a highly reliable and high-performing employee, and complete further training courses to continue developing my skills. Wow, that was a brilliant English introduction that uses the PPP structure. Let's now move on to structure number 2. This is my preferred structure for introducing yourself in English in a job interview. It is called SEAT, S-E-A-T. And you can easily remember my SEAT structure because you will be sitting down on a seat at your job interview. Begin your introduction by telling the hiring manager the skills you have that match the job description. You will then move on and give them details of any experience you can bring to their company. If this is your first ever job role, you can swap experience for educational background. You will then move on and give details of any achievements you have attained in your life so far. This tells the hiring manager you have a track record of success. And you will then finish your job interview introduction by telling the hiring manager what your targets are in the role once you start work for their company. Tell them what you want to achieve within the first 30 days of starting work at their company. This is my brilliant SEAT structure for introducing yourself. Let me now give you the exact script so you can write it down and practice it. Here we go. Introduce yourself. Thank you for the opportunity to interview for this position today with your company. I am a hard-working, disciplined, ambitious and productive employee with the skills to match the job description. My experience in teamwork and collaboration, time management and prioritising my work means I can add value in the position. I have a track record of accomplishment. I achieved excellent grades in my chosen subjects at college, and in my last role, I was praised for my flexibility and adaptability and for how I supported the company in new initiatives. If successful, my targets in this role include quickly integrating into the team, learning all company policies and procedures, and working hard to help the company become the market leader. There you have it, 2 brilliant structures and fantastic example English introductions you can use in your job interview. The next thing to do is to download my brilliant English speaking skills support package. The link to download this package is in the top comment below this video. If you want to improve your English speaking skills much faster, make sure you download this pack. You will be glad that you did. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, and also connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an absolute honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching and for supporting my YouTube channel. Have a great day.